How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Uh, so this episode is going to be a little bit interesting because I had already recorded it. However, after I had finished recording it, I had realized that my microphone gain was set all the way down, and I had not noticed that. So I had recorded a full episode, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll fix it in post." It was not something I could fix in post. I tried fixing it. It did not want to get fixed because I record both the game audio and the voice audio into the same file. So the game sound was at normal level. My voice was very, very, very quiet in the game. So I either could boost my audio, but then he would get drowned out. And I thought, okay, well, perhaps I'll just leave it as is. But then it dawned on me I had had that problem previously when I first started doing recording. And it's a lot easier to turn somebody down than it is to turn somebody up. So, to save my sanity and yours, we're just going to record another episode. So, essentially, this week's episode is 2 videos in 1. So just a quick recap of what we did. We've upgraded the hub twice, so now we're on 5. We've added a smelter. We've added a constructor thing. Belts between them. I struggled painfully to figure how to delete relays. Apparently you just press F. Press F to pay respects. We made 2 more portable miners, put them over there and over there, one on copper, one on limestone. I found some shiny rocks over there, some shiny rocks over here. The kitten, wherever it is, or animal, wanted to eat me twice. I said no. So yeah. So hope you guys have been enjoying, well, so far I guess it's only been 1, but hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. If you guys have, know, please smash the like button. If you haven't, consider subscribing. It helps out the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. All of those things help show me support for the channel and also helps just show me that you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys are. And as always, I'm no expert in any of this. I just know a little bit about a lot of things and a lot of things about a little bit of things. If that didn't make sense, I do apologize. I have both a wide and a tall set of knowledge for things. We also looked at, well, I say looked at. I mainly went on about story time of, if you're a techie person, you're probably the one person in your family who is the one go-to tech person, and now I'm running for my life. I don't know what I found. I think it's a den. I'm guessing it's the den for that creature. I'm gonna just leave it. We're gonna stay over here. He can have the cave. That thing wants to eat me as well, but we're gonna go off exploring, I think, for a second. I just want to see some things. Flowers. What do you do? Oh, you're just leaves? Okay, well, good to know. One of that limestone. Is pure limestone or any of the pure, like, nodes mean anything besides just, like, extra stuff that I hand mine? Or is there, like, a machine that I can put on? Ooh, sulfur. I haven't found this yet.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
What is the MAM? Is that supposed to be a thing? I don't think I have access to it. It sounds vaguely familiar. Ooh, giant crater. Can we go down there? Is that an option? Is it... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is off the map. I think this is edge of map. My squirrel brain really wants to jump down there. I'm gonna safely say that this is the edge of the map. As much as squirrel brain wants to say jump, we won't do it. We won't let the intrusive thoughts win. Let's grab some more leaves for fuel. But yeah. One of the things you missed out on was me mainly rambling about how if you've ever been interested in games, and I would assume you are if you're watching this, to the point to make a game. So I've probably lost about half of you now. Maybe not. Maybe you're all still here for that. But if anybody who's ever had that sparkle, that interest in making a game, right? Once you've tried it and dabbled in a little bit of it, you start to see the game, or really any game you're playing, as, okay, yeah, it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun, but then you start to wonder, okay, how did they do that function? Or then you start to wonder, well, why couldn't they have added it this way? Or why is this feature like that? And then you start to go, wait, it's that reason because of X, or it's that reason because of Y, right? And so then you start going, oh, okay. What really I think is interesting. Oh, Lord. No, 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 no. Go away, go away, go away. No, 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 no. Nope, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, Lord. Nope, nope, nope. Go away. Oh, he's still following us. Ah! This is where we die. It's been nice knowing everyone. What? That thing has homing shots? No, that is cheating. That is cheating. Protect me, big thing. Oh, hiding, hiding, hiding. It can't get me. Oh, it's still chasing. Is it still trying to get me? I don't know. Is it de-aggroed? I think it has stopped. I don't know. I don't really want to find out. Is there a rifle? Can we get a rifle? I think a rifle would be very good, right? I think we're going to look at maybe building a wall to keep him out. Or maybe putting him in a little cage. Might be something we look at. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chuck ourselves... Oh, did we not grab any iron? Oh, the iron thing is up here, which is also right next to the Triceratops-looking cat. Okay. But anyway, if game development is something you've ever looked into, you start to see games as triangles as well, and that references to any modeling you do, because then you start to look at the game as that's a square, but really it's a triangle. Now that's actually a triangle, but it's probably two triangles. Maybe it's one, but it's probably two. And so then you start to think to yourself, what else have I been lied to about in a game? Speaking of lies, I technically might have misled in the last video's title of how this game is 3D Factorio. The reference I made in the director's cut of this episode is Factorio is a game built around relaxation. It's a game built around math. It's a nice, peaceful game. It can be, at the very least. Of course, if you avoid the deadly trains and the spider swarms and the occasional running over things and avoiding any friends you're playing with who are also driving vehicles who might run you over, and just a handful of other things that might possibly kill you. It's a very peaceful game. This, on the other hand, from both what I've seen, what I know, and what little I've played, it's more of a poke around and hope you don't get hope you don't get bit. Or find a shiny material and ooh and ah at it, and then wonder how can you extract it to obscene levels. There's more to it, I'm sure, as anyone who's played it much further than I have would more than likely be able to explain. I will say, from the little smidgen of the game that I know, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Definitely won't compare it fully to the experience I know and love from Factorio, but still an amazing experience nonetheless. It's more of an adventure, if anything. Let's grab some iron ore. Let's go throw this over here. One of my other goals is to try to get some smelting up over here, just because one little smelter is probably not going to do us very much good. Oh no, I just realized something. Oh good, I can just grab it. I say, I need those so we can make these things at a rate of 1 to 1, so we're going to need about 20 more. We also don't want to handcraft forever. I mean, at least if we don't have to. Okay. Standby mode. Production paused. Okay, that's cool. Yes, we can pick up the iron that is sitting on the belt. My phone is now buzzing at me, telling me it is time for sleep, but unfortunately it is not time for sleep, as I messed up on the recording, so alas, we are here. In case anybody's wondering, it's currently 1 a.m. at the time of recording this. The morning before, or I guess literally the day of that this episode is coming out, I am actively recording it. That's partially my own fault. I meant to do it Sunday when I do all my other recording for RimWorld, but things came up, and then I was gonna do it Monday, and then school, and then work, and now we're here on Thursday. Actually, it was gonna happen on Wednesday night, but then I got a massive headache and couldn't do anything, so I had to do a bunch of things that kind of rolled over from Wednesday to today. But thankfully, the way I plan my weeks out, I never wait until the last minute for anything. It's a very bad habit. Anybody who does it, I applaud you in your success if you're successful. And if you're not successful, highly recommend, as soon as you, especially when you become a college student like I am, as soon as an assignment is available, put it in your calendar. Time block an hour for the assignment just so you can work on it for an hour, right? So even if all you do in that hour is open the assignment and read it, perfectly fine. Because then what you do is if you don't finish it, the next day, or even later that day if you have time and are willing to commit to another hour later that day, throw it on your calendar, another hour. If it's something you openly know is going to take more than an hour, so for instance, when I do programming, I try not, if it's an assignment that I know is only going to take an hour,
building,
or
storage
less,
container,
I'll
hub
block it out
feature,
like that.
additional
But
biomass
typically
burner.
when I'm trying to get into it,
10th objective, complete hub upgrade
We'll
6.
let Ada
Note,
finish talking.
there are no notes.
no notes. Okay. Typically, if it's an assignment like programming, so because I'm a student for software engineering, I will block out 4 hours at a minimum, because that is roughly how long it takes to effectively get anything done. And that's not necessarily because it's hard or it's going to take 4 hours, in the sense that there's that much work. It's to get in the zone, it takes about 2 hours to really get in the zone of coding and just getting in the flow. And so if I try to time block it into smaller amounts, nothing will get done. So our little pod looks like we lost some supports here. But now we gained some supports. There's a lot more orangey. Ooh, what's over here now? What are you? We got a second biomass burner. Okay, I see you. So then can I... Apparently not, okay. So ensure a resource node is clear of clutter before play. Ooh, we have mining now. No new resources. So if we hit Q, production-wise, so we get a Mark 1 mining device. So we can't afford it because we need to pick this little guy up. So can I... Let's pick up the mining device. Q, mining. So is it only 1 miner per ore node? It looks like that. Things might get some squirrely. Okay, let's go ahead and let's disassemble this guy really quick. So we can go ahead and do Q, mining. Let's do that. Next thing we want to do, we didn't need that. We want to do smelter. So red is where it's going to go in. Okay, eventually we'll have a second one here. I don't think we have a splitter. Is that what 4 is? No, it's just a conveyor pole. Okay. And then Q again. Ooh, we do have a storage container, so that we're gonna throw on. We need some iron rod. Okay. Then we're gonna set you to iron. You really probably don't have a thing now. Okay, so then we want to do F, deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Okay, and then 2, I want to go you, you. Okay, so that's not connected, so that's gonna give us. There we go. Okay, so everything's hooked up. So now we have ore flowing. The ore in this looks really nice. I mean, the ore in Factorio looks really nice, and anybody who's played it for a very long time will remember kind of the olden days of it. So now we have one machine here that's supplying 60 per minute, and one smelter that is only using 30 per minute. So this is eventually, yep, it's already going to fill up. So we're going to want a second one. But in order to do that, I think we're going to need to get a splitter of some kind. I don't know if those are inherently built into the game. So like Factorio has an object for splitting, but I want to say there was something, there was another game that had something very similar, but it was just built in. We need the rods, so we're gonna hold off for a second. So let's go here. Let's craft some rods. Some iron rods. I'll let everyone's mind drift to wherever you want to drift, but just know we're talking about the crafting resource. Alright, so now we have a bunch. I needed these for something. What were we gonna do? Oh, the storage container, that's right. Squirrel brain, had to do squirrel brain things. Let's go there. Okay, let's do 3. Oh, that did not line up as well as I hoped. Okay, F. Storage container. I think it was a green line, right? It's lined. I mean, I think there's grid snapping. Yeah, snap to guidelines. That's too easy. Okay, cool. So now we have that. We have a nice handy dandy storage container, so it's about the size of our inventory. So that's nice. You know what vibes I get from this? Or at least I just kind of feel like is Dyson. Dyson's Sphere program. I feel like I'm playing in a first-person view of that game, just due to how the belts work in this. Compared to that game, I feel like it's more along the lines of a first-person Dyson than it is a 3D Factorio. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still get Factorio vibes, and I think it's just because I'm a player who's come from Factorio into this, versus somebody who's played this going into Factorio. But I digress. I will always love Factorio for what it is. I'm still really excited for the new update that they have coming out at some point. These are plates, right? Bars? No, these are just bars. Okay. So, like, usable items. The update for Factorio, I'm very excited for whenever that comes out. Definitely expect a channel series to be made about that, or a series. We're one short. No. The bane of my existence being a single item short. But let's go. We now have another upgrade. So our room now looks still
Congratulations,
the same.
you have unlocked building space elevator, building biomass
Whoa.
burner, heart
What the-
biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations,
A
you
motivational
succeeded
message.
in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Interesting.
Note, future
Okay.
developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
You know, not gonna lie, I'm getting vibes of this is like a precursor, and Dyson is what happens afterwards, right? So you go to some off-world colony, you start building some things on a habitable world, then eventually to get to the other planets in the system that might not be habitable, you build that mech, right? I don't know. Crazy fan theory. I know the games aren't even remotely connected, but like, that's just what it feels like. Any hoozle. Alright, let's open up the HUD terminal. Ooh, so things have changed. So now we're on tier 1 and we have access to tier 2. Okay. And yes, there are conveyor splitters. So we want to probably get logistics first, I think. The base building might be good. I also get, I don't know why, but I also get Avatar vibes from this game. I think it's because of the wildlife and the hostels. The MAM! There it is. Okay, so R&D. Object scanner. Storage boxes, beacons. Okay. So definitely I think these three things are very, very important. And then it looks like we can get it into some assemblers, copper sheets, rotors. I really like the models for this game. I will applaud the devs. I think they did an excellent job making Jello, you jelly landing pad. I will applaud the devs. More specifically, I want to applaud the artist and anybody who is an artist, whether you do 2D drawing or if you do 3D modeling. I applaud you. Your work is very difficult. I have tried to do art. I've always been terrible at it. I can't draw for shit. And let alone 3D models. My 3D models can resemble something. Like, if you looked at it, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, you know, that kind of looks like it. But it is definitely not a, not like these. These are pretty good. Okay, stackable conveyor belts. And a lift. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like we can definitely get pretty cool stuff going on here. The awesome shop. Awesome sink. Got excess resources. Does not waste. The research data. Okay, yeah, so I think we're going to probably get logistics first. And then field... I don't know, probably logistics, base building, then field research, I think is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and set that as our milestone. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know what to do, smash the like button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing as it helps out the channel, helps show support. If you guys enjoyed, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. Or if you just simply want to say hi, that is also cool with me. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.